Good morning, everyone. Oh, and my glasses.
Get your glasses, mate.
On, mate. I've got to put my glasses.
I'll be your eyes for that. Good morning, everyone. Same venue, Finsbury Park. One person watching so far, but there'll be more, hopefully.
Yeah, only one.
4.
Hello, fellas.
Aussie Gooner, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, always on. Always on. Oh, this
Good. Get out. It's crap, innit?
It's come over the screen now. I can't get this right. Good morning, George. Good morning, FFC. Good morning, Seamus. Good morning, Ehab. Good morning, my.
I bet there's some Man United fans watching
Good
this.
morning, VCC from New Zealand. Morning, Patrick from Romania. And morning to our friend Lawrence in Los Angeles. Morning,
LA.
Lawrence. Yeah.
Morning, mate.
And here we go, Kenny Ken. Is Martinelli the real future at Arsenal, Kenny?
At 18 years old, he's got time on his side. But the thing about it is that it's really a good opportunity for Martinelli is because Lacazette's injured, it gives Martinelli opportunities to be part of the matchday squad. And if you know you're part of the matchday squad and we do need a goal, he can come on and affect the team. You know what I mean?
I thought he was a wide player, but he was actually centre forward.
Yeah, he's a centre forward, but you know, like the thing with centre forwards and strikers, it's lost in translation now. Ever since Thierry was with Arsenal, he's changed the whole way a centre forward plays. You know, Harry Kane's a centre forward, but Harry Kane's a striker. Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi are forwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because then they drift.
Yeah, so they drift in and out of games. So, you know, what is a forward?
Manners, mate.
Right, this is Lawrence. He's asked you a question about Xhaka. Do you think Xhaka should be captain on Monday? And should he play?
No. But he will play because you know what? Debbie Taylor says hi, Kenny Ken and
Hey,
good. Debbie.
Hello, Debs. Nice. Always good to hear from you, Debbie.
Do you know Debbie Taylor?
No, she's always says nice things about me. Yeah. I'd love to meet you, Debbie, one time. See you at a match.
Yeah. She comes on a lot on here, but I've never met her.
Hey, Swanee's asked about blood pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
we've both got it, haven't we, bad?
Oh, I got it pretty bad. You know what I mean? Because you know when the third goal went in, if someone had a monitor on my left arm around like the pulse rating, I think my blood pressure would have gone up to 250 when the goal went in. That's how it went up.
Anyway,
of excitement.
Anyway, look, we wasn't here yesterday, so we'll go on about the draw. Liverpool in the Carabao Cup. I said it's not what the doctor ordered on Twitter.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
It's an opportunity. A cup game, you know, it's a good time to play teams like Man City and Liverpool in a cup game because the simple reason is that anything can happen. You lift your game, they have a bad game, then you can get them. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is that after 90 minutes, you can get them down to penalties, and anything can happen with penalties. And that's the thing. Another thing with the cup games is that in terms of Liverpool, they haven't got a big squad that Man City have got. So they're invariably going to be playing some of their youngsters. And let's be honest, they've got some really good youngsters. They've got Ryan Brewster. I was watching some of the games, their game against NK Dons, and they've got some good youngsters playing. So they might get a game. But it depends on Klopp, isn't it? How much does he want to win? Because at the end of the day, he doesn't.
He's not high on their priority.
Not at all. But then again, Unai Emery as well, it's about credit in the bank. If anyone needs a trophy at Arsenal, it's him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And if he does get a result at Anfield, that'd do him the world of good in terms of his confidence and
I have a feeling he might go strong in that.
Yeah, that's it. If Unai Emery, wins this competition or wins at Anfield, it makes the fans, warm to him more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because one of the things we wanted that we weren't getting at the end of the last incumbent's reign was wins away from home against our rivals.
Yeah.
So you win at like Spurs, Man United, Man City, Liverpool, trust me, your approval rating goes up.
Bob said, would you start Chambers on against Manchester United on Monday?
Well, the thing about it, why not? Unai Emery has shown that if you play well and you have a standout performance, he will play you because he likes like continuity. He's not like one of those managers that will leave someone out when they've had a good game.
But a centre half, not right back now.
Oh, he won't play him at centre half. It's right. The only position that is available to him is right back. Forget back, whether you like it or not, whether you rate David Luiz or Socrates and everything, that is, for Unai Emery, that's his settled centre player. The only person that is going to be able to break into that when they're fit and have is Holding.
But when you play Holding on Monday?
If it depends how you were at the game. How did he look fit?
He looked very good. He looked.
Did he look fit? Did he look match fit?
He looked good. He didn't type play the whole.
Right. Is he going to be ready for the intensity of what's going to be of what the game is going to be on Monday? Because you were at the game, I wasn't at the game. See, it's
I'd rather have him than that time bomb at the back. He's like a time bomb.
Yeah, but you think there's 2 time bombs at the back, though, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I like the future to be Holding in Chambers at the back.
Yeah, but the thing is,
you know what I was saying about the right back position, and I had this with Adam from Adam yesterday on Terry's show.
Football Terrace, yeah.
And Adam was saying to me, I said, mate, I actually said Maitland-Niles for right back instead of Chambers on Monday because of the pace.
Ozzy Gooner says that he wants the same defence to play against Man United this Monday.
Yeah, I actually said I went for Maitland-Niles because of Daniel. Normally I would go for Chambers, but because of Daniel James, I'm worried that he's going to get exposed.
I think the problem is Unai Emery's got is that Maitland-Niles is going through a bit of a trough in terms of his form. So he's been sent off. He's struggled against Watford. He hasn't played well. The Newcastle game, I thought he played really well. Did all right against Burnley, but since then his performances have tailed off a bit. So would Unai risk him again in a game that Unai Emery, in terms of the goodwill that I just spoke about, probably needs to win. He probably needs to win that. If he doesn't win, I could just imagine. Well, you don't mind me saying so, Claude. I could just imagine your interview afterwards. I think you'll bag him. If we don't get the result that you think we should get, even though you know Man United are going to be a wounded animal, you're going to bag him.
Well, it's the old Sacco on Monday.
Well, the thing, if you say that, the fact of the matter is that you just don't know with Man United, do you? You know, one of the things about if I was a Man United player, as a Man United fan, one thing the best game for you would be a massive 6-pointer against your Champions League, your top 4 rivals, Arsenal, in front of 5,000 fans. I'll take that. Yeah.
Lawrence says, "What do you think of Mark Goldbridge?" I like Mark Goldbridge.
I've never met him.
I've met him personally, and he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy, actually.
I've never met Mark.
He's very laid back. He's not as boisterous when you meet him. He's quite calm and collected, like he's on the channel. But he's a very funny guy.
Mark's a businessman. He's
a very funny guy, actually. By the way, first of all, can I just say this? I think you all echo this. Sonny, get well soon, mate. And I know you've had an operation on your.
Yeah, definitely, Sonny, mate.
Yeah,
get well soon.
And
I said, hopefully we'll see you back in the gym doing what you love.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I said, you come back with a clean pair of heels, mate.
Yeah, get well soon, mate, and all the best.
Hello, Gooner Claude.
I would start Martinelli over Alba. Now, come on, let's be serious now. I mean, I know he had a good game the other night, but let's be serious. We had that discussion with Zach, didn't we, about what you said about, and I said it as well, that the 3 of them, Alba, Pepe, and Lacazette, doesn't always automatically work, does it?
The
results are proving now. I mean, Aubameyang in his down the middle.
Even Lacazette, either one of them down the middle. I think one of the things Arsenal fans is like
Graham Brooks and Robbie were having a bit of laugh at my expense on that, but I think
it's all about opinions. The fact of the matter is that what do you stand for? The reason why I say what do you stand for, you like to say that you want width, right? you want width on both sides.
Yeah.
So when you say, basically, you say that, but yet you want to take away one of that width while playing a Batman and Lacazette, and then playing Pepe. Yet, if you really genuinely wanted width, then what you want is Pepe on the right hand side. I see Aussie Gooner's mentioned Nelson on the left, and then you've got Aubameyang down the middle. You know what I mean?
Just said it. Yeah,
it's Aussie Gooner.
Would you start Nelson over Pepe this week so he can give the right back more cover as Pepe doesn't track back?
You know, it's a funny thing you should say that, because I was talking about it on Monday, and one of the things that I was talking about was the Tierney Bellerin, that everyone's excited about Tierney and Bellerin and that they're going to fix all our defensive problems. And one of the things I said is that one of the things that Tierney and Bellerin need to do in training, and then get it right in the match, is that they've got to have to work with Bellerin's got to work with Pepe, and Tierney's got to work with either Saka, Mesut Ozil, who if he plays left, or he's got to work with Reece Nelson. And what they've got to do is in training work on who's going to track back. You know, you don't want any of our opponents getting down the byline, so you want them to double up. That's what you've got to work with in training. And I think Aussie Gooner, you've got a great point in there. Will Pepe track back? Well, he's going to have to in this game, because simple reason is that Man United down the flanks. If you go down the left, Daniel James gets down the byline and he puts in dangerous crosses. And also, Wan-Bissaka likes to sort of get on the byline as well, and he's very accurate cross. Obviously, he's not as good as Alexander-Arnold, but he does put in some good low crosses. So, Aussie Gooner, you've got a fantastic point.
Who was it that asked me that question?
I'm not related to Ty, by the way.
Someone just asked. I can't remember who it was, but Guendouzi or Ceballos on.
Guendouzi all day long, because Guendouzi stands up to be captain of the big games.
I think they could both play together.
I don't see a reason why not. If you want some sort of creativity and you want to get Aubameyang into the game, then one thing with Ceballos to do, he'll find that pass, but another thing to do, he'll actually make that run and actually drive into their defence. So yes, why not?
Guendouzi, Ceballos and Torreira as the midfield three.
Well, again, you know that's not what happened, because
I know who's going to play him. I know he's going to.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is that the question I've got to ask everyone, and I'm asking you: do we back Xhaka when he plays and let him get out of that trough, or do we say all bets are off? Yeah, all right, that's what I'm going to say. Do we say all bets are off? Out of the team, no problem, and that's the thing. Because whether we like it or not, for the 90 minutes, we've got to back this guy.
Yeah.
No matter what we think of
him. No, when they're on the pitch, mate, I'll get behind them.
I know you do.
I said I thought he had a really good game against Frankfurt. But
the Frankfurt game is played at his pace, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And I think maybe the big pitch at Old Trafford will suit him more. I don't know. He could have a really good game. He did actually have a good game. What was it? Just before we played United, we looked last season, and we looked like we missed him in that game. He had a good spell just before the United game, and I remember sitting next to DT at that time, and I saying we missed Xhaka today. But since then, I don't know what it is.
One thing about Xhaka is you can't take away the fact that he's a very good long passer of the ball, especially a good long diagonal passer of the ball, and that's one of the things. You know, like I said, you are taking that passing accuracy out of the team. We're not playing. All right, you ain't getting the mobility, but there are games where you want someone who can pass accurately, and he'll be able, and he is that man. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, going a little bit off football a minute, someone's just like, what do you think about the drama in House of Commons lately? After school playground.
Not really. The fact of the matter is that what I was saying to a relative of mine, I said to him about Boris Johnson. It's tough at the top. It's tough at the top. The fact of the matter is that one of the reasons my beef with Boris Johnson is, even though I like him as a person because he lives around here, you're not a leaver. You chose to be the leader, basically the face of the Leave campaign for political and reasons, professional reasons. You do not particularly want to leave Europe. You are remaining with David Cameron. In order to promote yourself and basically get the Premiership job, you became a leaver. So I have no sympathy for your situation, especially when you fast-tracked it to the Queen. We all knew what you were doing was legal. and even you knew what you were doing was illegal. And thankfully now, the Supreme Court have deemed what you've done as illegal. And all I can say to me is that in future, there's nothing wrong with being ambitious.
Yeah.
But when you go far away from moving away from your convictions, then you only got yourself to blame. The fact of the matter is that if anyone was a genuine leaver, it's Michael Gove, not you. You're a career politician, and now you got what you wanted, being Prime Minister, and I hope you enjoy it at the top, because it's very tough there at the moment.
I don't like it when you brought that lady's name into it the other day. The lady got killed.
Yeah, like Cox, innit?
Yeah.
He would do, innit?
Who brought that up?
Oh, Boris Johnson. It was a kind of situation, but and everyone's asking Boris to apologise. But yeah, Dave, the fact of the matter is that we now live in an era where if you're in the media, you've got to apologise for everything.
Yeah, what was this about? There's a couple of people wanting Martinelli to play on Monday.
But you've got to realise, right, is that
Shouldn't have said that, should he?
a lot of fans get excited, don't they? Especially in League Cup games where we're playing teams where we have a lot of space, our passes come off, we have a lot of goal action. Someone scores a great goal, like Martinelli, because he's got space, because he's playing against defenders who are not used to that type of pace we play at. And then he gets a couple of goals, you think, right, he's got to start now. It's nothing wrong with that. It's natural. Look at Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson had this great reputation on the back of the Emirates Cup in 2017.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what happens. You see a young lad, you put him in in a sort of safe situation where they play in a game where they're going to win anyway.
Yeah.
And they look great, and then we get excited and so they've got to play. The best test is do it against a team that can defend, and do it against a team that, who are more than capable of, turning your side over. That's what I say.
Anyway, this is the time of the week. Kenny's Yankee. Let's go 4 games from the weekend. We start with...
Remember, I got most of mine wrong last week.
Everton versus Manchester City.
Everton 0, Man City 3. Sorry, Man City's too strong.
Everton are in a bit of a...
It's not even that, mate. Even if Everton played to their best football, Man City would be too strong for them.
Right, and then there's what are the other games of the weekend. Can you pick out? Let's go with our game on Monday. Manchester United versus Arsenal.
Look, I think Arsenal fans need to relax themselves. They generally think that they're going to go to Old Trafford and turn them over. One thing they need to realise, we're not great shakes ourselves. If we don't stop the crosses from the byline from James and Wan-Bissaka, then Man United will turn us over. So I'm going for a 1-1.
And then we've got the Spurs against Southampton, isn't it? Is it Spurs against Southampton?
Let me check for you.
Let's start.
All I know is that Liverpool playing Sheffield United.
When Spurs playing Southampton?
Hey?
Yeah, Paul's just checking for us. Liverpool.
Spurs Southampton.
Tomorrow, 3 o'clock.
Yeah. So I'm going to go. Southampton had a great win against Portsmouth in the South Coast Derby, won 4-0 in the League Cup. But Spurs at home is too strong, and everyone thinks, well, they lost against Colchester, lost against Leicester. There's a bit of turmoil. Nothing. Age of recovery. Playing a nice,
12:30.
easy game.
Tomorrow, 12:30.
Easy game against Southampton.
Sheffield.
I expect Spurs to win 5-0.
Sheffield.
And then finally, Sheffield United against Liverpool.
Sheffield United 0, Liverpool 3, Liverpool too strong. Sheffield United will put in a very spirited performance, but when you've got players like Salah, Mane and Firmino, that's just quality.
So we're going Liverpool, Man City, Spurs and
draw at Old Trafford.
And a draw at Old Trafford. I think if you have a little accumulator on that, it might make you a few quid.
I hope so. I hope so. It's easy money. I think
you could be right about the United game. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a 0-0 actually.
Well, but the thing is, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer actually could do a win. He can't afford a draw, but he definitely can't afford defeat because the pressure on him will be unbearable. Unai Emery actually could do a win in terms of his goodwill, but if he has defeat, then the pressure is on him again.
That's why they're calling it the El Sacco.
Well, I don't think Unai Emery's going to get sacked if he loses that game.
Anyway.
But what's happening? Fans will be asking questions and we'll be
I mean,
speculating
there'll be
about
big
change.
questions if we get a heavy defeat, but I don't know. I don't think, as you said, I don't think that's going to happen. But that's a good accumulator to have that.
I think it's a good look, but you know what? The beauty of it all, it could go all wrong, can't it? You know what I mean? Anything can happen in football. They say football's a funny old game, and at the moment, since I've been watching this as a kid, it's actually a right point.
Yeah, it's really turned around, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
all the top teams are in. Where are they? 4th, 5th, 6th.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I don't know if you call Arsenal a top team, but we're 4th at the moment.
Yeah.
Well,
West Ham are alright.
We've done a combined. I done a combined 11 with the unofficial pundit yesterday.
Yeah.
And when we came to those 11 players, I don't think, and going back to the old days of Man United, Arsenal, not one of them players, and I mean this, would have got into any of their
not at all.
11s.
Yeah, but the reason why that is, because both teams are declined.
Yeah.
Simple reason, both teams are declined. The fact of the matter is that since Arsenal and Man United had the monopoly, had the duopoly of the Premiership, Chelsea have come with their money and became a great side. Man City have come with even more money and become a great side. And Liverpool have actually come back to the party. So it's not just Arsenal and Man United now.
Going on that game again.
Chelsea had a billionaire manager. They was playing well when he first took over.
Exactly, yeah. Great side as well.
Going on to the game on Monday. Does you and I have to take the game to them and go for it? What bothers me about, I think it's quite a negative in a certain way. Does he has to go out? Let's go at him. To me, the Man United are there to go at. If we sit back. I think we're playing into their head.
I think what we got to do is that you don't go gun hole. What you do is that you get in it. No. The best way to do that is simple. You press and stop their passing with a view to be on a turnover, getting at their back foot. You can't just get on the front foot and just attack them. What you got to do is you have to understand that they have good ball players. And that if you stop someone like Juan Mata, don't give him time on the ball, that stops the supply to their balls. You put them under pressure. If you can stop Pogba looking up and making a pass, Pogba's a fantastic player. If you neutralise his strengths, then what's happened is that you're winning half the battle. But the other battle is that when you do win the ball, win the 50-50s, it's on the counter-attack, your pace. Pepe has to have a good game. And so whether it's Ozil or whether it's Nelson or whether it's Saka, they have to be part of that counter-attack. And Aubameyang has to be on his run. He has to run himself into the ground, Aubameyang, for us to even have a chance of winning. So that's how we do it. So when you say you want Arsenal on front foot, what you want Arsenal to do is basically give Man United no space and win those 50-50s, press them over the pitch, and then on the turnover, go at them. That's how you win it. You don't just win it by going, right, but that's how you beat them though. You're not going to beat them by saying, right, we're the Arsenal, let's go and attack them from day on. Football don't work like that. You'll win the game if you stop Man United, if you press Man United over the pitch, make them make mistakes and go at them. That's how you win it.
Also, what was I going to say before we go? Who's your 11 for
I thought you asked me that. Right, my 11 is going to be in goal, Leno, right back, mainly nice, pace, left back. I didn't see the game, so I'm going to bow to your superior knowledge and go Tierney because you told me that he's ready for the selection.
But even if he was 70%,
don't backtrack me now.
No, but even if he was 70%, I'd be.
If not, I'm going by your selection because I'm going Tierney. I'm bowing to your superior knowledge and watching the legs. Centre halves pick themselves. Unfortunately, it's Socrates, and it's David Luiz. I'm not bowing your superior knowledge on that. I'm bowing to your superior knowledge on the left back situation because I generally would like Tierney to play that game. But in terms of like the centre halves, I'm not bowing to your superior knowledge on that one. I don't think Holding's ready yet. Just yet. Midfield. I'm not going to go what Unai Emery's going to pick. I'm going to go what I want. All right. So I'm going to go Ceballos to link up our forwards. Guendouzi to be our boss in midfield. Then I'm going to trust Lucas to be the base, and I want Lucas to actually be the base and be the anchor. And I want Lucas to just go on little adventures. And then what happens is when Lucas goes on adventures, Man United get space in the spaces that Lucas has left, and they go back for. So I want Lucas to be disciplined. I'm not sure about Lucas Torreira. I know a lot of you guys think he's the next best thing. It's DM, but I just think Torreira goes on adventures and he gets lost in translation, especially when we're up against it. So I want Lucas Torreira to be disciplined. In terms of my front three, obviously Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's going to play.
Down the middle.
On the right hand side, I want Pepe, but what I want Pepe to do is to protect Ainsley Maitland-Niles to stop the runs of Daniel James. Because if he don't, I'm hooking him off, and I'm going to bring someone who can do it. Because this is a good chance for Pepe to show what he's learned in training from Arsenal. My left hand side, you know what? I'm going for Saka. The reason why I'm going for Saka, I'm thinking, hang on here. If we want to know whether Saka's a good enough player, then play him in that game. Let's see how good he is. Why not? Why not?
And I
know it's tough for Mesut Ozil, but the fact of the matter is that I want mobility in that side, and I'm going for Saka. Reece Nelson, for me, hasn't taken his chance, so I think we haven't got time to wait for the Reece Nelson to have a good game. I want Saka, who I know, even if he doesn't have a good game, he's going to keep Wan-Bissaka occupied.
While you're here, just one last thing. What do you think of Emery's giving the players a choice to do the captaincy?
Well, I said on Arsenal Fan TV's Twitter page, I said to them, look, our next captain should be whoever Unai Emery chooses. The players have to back him and the fans have to like it and lump it. That's who he should choose. Choose your captain. If it's Granit Xhaka, crack on.
Not 5 captains though, is it?
Well, the five captains, but you know what's happened is that I don't know whether it's a European thing or not, but the fact of the matter is that with experienced players should be able to lead themselves. You don't need a captain's armband, but it seems at Arsenal you do need some sort of leadership, because we haven't had it for a while, proper leadership.
Well, Kenny, have a nice weekend, my friend, and
definitely.
Then we're going to look forward
like
to
I said,
Monday.
I'm going to bounce your superior knowledge on Tierney. Not sure about Holding, but my question I'm going to leave you all with: how long do we hold him back? Pardon the pun. How long do you hold him back? Because I don't know. Because eventually, when he's properly fit, he's got to stop.
He's the leader. He'd be my captain. But then we've all got different opinions.
Well, that's the thing about football. It'd be all boring if we all agreed, wouldn't it?
Right. Kenny, have a nice weekend, mate.
Look after yourself. Have a nice weekend. All the viewers, enjoy your weekend. Good thing.
I know where you're going to be, down the Caribbean restaurant this lunchtime, aren't you?
Yeah. By the way, anyone who's I'm going to recommend a few places in Islington, right, in Village Park. There's Yum Yums on Horsey Road near Sobel. There's, like I said, there's a kebab place opposite, just around the corner from us, which we all go to.
No, Yum Yums.
No, not Yum Yums, but you know the kebab place we go to, just off the place.
Quality Fish Bar.
Quality Fish Bar, match day, go there, great place. Also, there's a cafe opposite Newton Barroway, great people. There's Mamaris in Seven Sisters Road, great guy. Also, if you go to the old Mr. C's in Holloway Road, the top of Holloway Road, go to Sutton's Rise, they do some great Caribbean food. Arsenal fans, if
and
you're
a new restaurant called Tito's at Green Lanes, Clissold Park.
Yeah, Tito's, Green Lane and Clissold Park. All of these establishments, if you're in the area, go in there. You're going to get a good feed and you've got some variety.
I know you're going to be in Yum Yums, isn't you?
I'm going to be at Yum Yums today, but just after 1 o'clock. I hope I'll see you guys there.
Take care.
Take care.
Right, Kenny. Oh, well, that's Kenny, and nice weekend, mate. Take care, Kenny. Well, that's it. We've gone on here for half an hour. As you said, there's some good quality places to go and eat this lunchtime. Right, I'm going to say goodbye to you. Have a lovely weekend. Probably be over. Speak to you all during the weekend. Have a great weekend and see you soon.